Get sued for like having this for like 6 seconds or 5 seconds. Don't sue me, Jason, Sean, and Will. I love you. If anything, I'm promoting them. I mean, what I'm saying is that these guys...
The people that steal, that's always the
argument. But I know, but it's like, you want someone to steal you. Like, if somebody's just copying you, you know, that's lame. That's lame.
Some artists go along with that, and some artists are like, that's
but if someone like go to the extent of stealing, like that's just so like, it's like I love these guys so much, and I love this show so much that I am willing to, you know, get a cease and assist. Is it cease and assist? Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
You won't. You'll just get shut
cease
down
and desist. Desist.
Cease and desist.
Cease.
Or desist. Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Yeah.
Okay. So get a cease and desist.
But that doesn't happen. You just get shut down.
That's true. So it'll be like...
And then you don't know much about YouTube, or if that's how you're planning to do it, because if that happens 3 times, 3 strikes you're out, and you can never podcast on YouTube again.
That really bites.
Mm-hmm. So all the people that want to steal other people's stuff, that's what they complain about.
I see.
Heard a lot about that.
So doesn't our former administration like started up a social media app to like bypass that, so that like freedoms of maybe
I'm not discussing the former administration. I'm going to just hit the stop button if we're going to start talking about that.
No,
that
don't.
means you're out of things to talk about if you've already reverted back to talking about that.
Okay, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
That keyword gets you banned, because if you say that keyword, automatically they don't index you and they don't give you any love. That particular keyword. That
particular keyword of the person who has created the technology that is using
the name that goes along with it.
I see. Like that person. The person's name. Interesting. Okay, then. Well, I'm really down with checking out this technology. I'm really excited about finding that perfect algorithm that will get us moving in a new frontier. Perhaps our audio recordings will be out in space. Perhaps there will be a cloned robot, and instead of Sophie the scientist, I think, or whatever that thing is, it'll be like Alev, you know, Alev the android. The, you know, because, or maybe it'll just be called Alev.
Hey, it would be just as valid as Sophia.
I think so too. And we could even have it like where when you power it up, it'll say, "Hi, my name is Alev." You know, you got to have it that way. Well, I have nothing else to say, Richard. I just want to say...
I'll just have my finger on the trigger in case you...
well, I mean, like, I mean, just throw something at me. I mean, like, let's say I'm, like, doing improv right now. Really? I can't. I just can't.
It happens on its own all the time. I don't have to create it.
I know, that's true. You don't want to force it.
Because people won't listen to that.
No, please. No one wants...
So give your sign off.
No one wants anything forced.
Yeah, people aren't just killing airtime in their heads.
They may be. Hey, there's a podcast.
They kind of are, but they want something interesting. They don't want just a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm trying to think of something to say here. I'm looking around the room and I'm just saying things that come to mind. People don't want to hear that.
Hey, I'm telling you, there's a market for that. And let me tell you why. Because on the podcast show, I think it's called Sleepytime, I have insomnia, as you know, and so I try to get to sleep. So I turned on this Sleepytime podcast, and it's this guy that literally free-form talks, and guaranteed it will knock you out 15 minutes or less, because that's all he does. He just like he picks a random.
Good at it.
He picks a random topic.
People try to do it over the years, and it's usually like unlistenable.
Maybe.
It always starts sounding like, well, the chair walked up to the table, and then they just start kind of naming things while they're talking. It's stupid.
The chair walked up to the table?
Yeah, I've heard people, they like glance around to look for an example about something, and they just start saying, well, reality is a chair and a table, because that's what they see in front of them.
That's pretty funny. Well, I tried to tell Christopher that Hello Pretty Flower was a great start to my my greeting card company. And when I did that little drawing, it was fun. But I got knocked down. And it was like, that was like total.
You shouldn't look to Christopher for validation for what you want to do.
This is true.
Just like you say, Gail shouldn't do that.
All right. What kind of sign off do we have here?
I'm just getting at the stop button.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1.